Hi guys, it's Kim with Who's the Fairest Beauty and Styling Show. Let me know if the lighting's not good because I'm trying to show you guys eyelashes. So if it doesn't show up well, just let me know. So I posted earlier that I was wearing the magnetic lashes and I got a lot of messages, people asking me about it. So I want to explain them because I went back and forth on whether or not I was ever going to try them. So I don't know if some of you guys remember, but when they very first came out, when I saw the very first Facebook ad for them, they were $80. And I thought this is the stupidest thing I've ever heard of. But now of course everyone's copying them and now all these cheap brands have come out and so now they're way more affordable. So now you can get a really good pair for about $12. So I figured for 12 bucks I would try them. So I wear false lashes 7 days a week. You guys know that. I literally get out of bed and put on my eyelashes. And actually, I sleep in them. So I wear them for several days at a time. I never take them off except to remove them and put more back on. So for me, something like this is kind of an exciting option because over time, when you're peeling off your lashes, the adhesive can remove some of your lashes. It just does. I use Lash Boost by Roden & Fields to strengthen and lengthen my lashes. That doesn't happen as much, but it does still happen. So I love the idea of a lash that you could put on and take off that did not damage your eyelashes. So when they first came out, they came out with the little corner pieces. I don't know if you guys remember, but you literally just clamped them on the ends of your lashes, which I thought was a really stupid idea. Because if you don't have really long, thick lashes, then that just looks stupid because you have your lashes and then these wonky little things on the ends. But I'm also someone who does not put on, when I put lashes on people, I do not put on those little bitty end ones. So, yeah, I know, girl. So yes, and to what Anna just said, so yes, I sleep in my lashes, but you have to train yourself how to sleep in false lashes. So I literally take a blanket and I do it like this, and this is how I sleep. So my eyes are not touched. I sleep on my back or I sleep like this. I can't believe I'm explaining to you guys how I sleep, so I keep my lashes on, but that's how it works. So, magnetic lashes. So, okay. So, how they work, the only reason I actually started trying them was they came out with the strip ones. So again, in the beginning, you could only get this little piece that clamped on the ends. Which if you have phenomenal lashes, that would look great, but I don't. My lashes are very short and very straight, and they don't have any curl to them, so that just would look stupid. So they came out with the strip lash. And they come in this little pack, and go ahead and laugh. I don't know if you guys can see this, but you can't with these lights. But anyway, they come in this pack, and normally when you get lashes, you get a strip, and you put adhesive on it, and you lay it on there. Well, magnetic lashes, you get 2 strips for each eye because, again, I'm sure you cannot see this on camera, but there is a lash that you're going to lay on top and a lash that you're going to lay on bottom. So they literally magnet together. Let me hold it somewhere you can see it by right there. So you go one on the bottom of your, underneath your lashes, on top of your lashes, and then they clamp together. So that sounds really, really easy. Okay, I have been wearing lashes every single day for more years than I will admit to because I lie about my age, so I can't say how long I've been wearing them, but I've been wearing them a really long time. And I wear them every day and I sleep in them and still. So there's no one on this planet that is more experienced putting on false lashes than me. I'm just going to take that title because, and I put lashes on 800 women a year. So I'm really, really, really good with it and very precise with it. So I bought these, super excited. So the first hour I had them, I could not get them on. It was so frustrating and I wouldn't give up. I tried everything. I tried eyes open, eyes closed. I tried tweezers. I actually, which is so what's the point? I actually at one point put a little bit of adhesive, a little dot there, kind of glued that top one on so I could get that bottom one to where I needed it to be. I was why are you going through all that? Why don't you just glue on lashes? But I didn't want to give up. So then I took scissors and cut them into sections and tried to put on these little sections. That did not work out. So I ruined that whole pair. So I gave it about a week. But I didn't want to give up, so I was at the shop and I saw another pair and I was like, okay, come on, there's got to be a way to do this. So I bought them again and I played around a little bit with it last night and I got them on, and I got them on really easily this morning. So for the average person, they are a pain in the ass to get on. But once you figure out your way of doing it, it's super easy. But the issue with the strip is you don't want to use the wonky little short ends. You want to use the strip because that's what's going to look so good. I'll get this kind of close and see if you guys can see them. So they're really full. They're really thick. They feel very normal. As you can see with my eye movement, they just look like normal false lashes. So I think what I was doing wrong, this is a tip that really helped me, so hopefully it'll help you. I think if you have long lashes or thick lashes or really full lashes, they would probably be pretty easy because you would lay it on there and you'd come underneath, and when they magnet together, if you have really thick or long lashes, that kind of gives them something to grip onto. My issue is I have very short lashes, they're very straight, they're not curly at all, and mine had nothing to grip to. They just kind of grip to each other. And I noticed that first time I wore them for a little while, they began to slide off my lashes. Not really, really bad, but I'd look in the mirror and I'd notice them start sliding down because your lashes are kind of slippery. So what I think I did that really solved the issue with these is I decided to put mascara on. So this morning I put mascara on my eyelashes, which I figured would give them something to grip to. And then for me, I know it's different for everybody. I would do it on camera, but I really don't think, that I can do it on camera because I don't think you're going to be able to see it. But what I did was, and this is probably a weird way to do it, but if you can get it, they really are kind of awesome. So what I did was close my eyes. So I took the lash and I laid it where it should go, close my eyes. Let me grab, I'm going to have a freaking 2 sets on here. That's going to be really, really stupid, but that's okay. Let me grab another one. Okay, so see if I can demo this at all. I can just take off the ones I have so you guys can really see. All right, so we're going to try to do this on camera. I don't know if it'll work. So as you can see, they look perfectly normal. They blend in with my lash line. They're all the way up to where my lashes are. Okay, so to take them off is kind of magical. So you literally just peel them off. It's awesome. There's no damage to my lash. It didn't pull anything out. They're so much better. If you can get the wing. Okay, so when you take them off, you just kind of, they just kind of slide apart. See those? They kind of slide apart. So how I figured out how to put them on is I laid it, I closed my eyes, and I just lay it in there, where it would be. Then I take the top one, and when you kind of lay it on there, they just kind of click together. There you go. Oh, I did do it on camera, so you can't see it. They feel perfectly normal. They don't feel any different. I usually go back and take them and kind of slide them, press them, push them towards my lid to make sure that they're in place. And I will say I've worn them all day and they have not slid. And I think that's because I did the mascara. So I highly recommend putting a coat of mascara on so that you have something super flexible and then laying them on there. This brand is Ardell. Literally you can buy them anywhere. I think Target's carrying them now. Target, Walmart, Ulta, everybody carries them. They're $12 or $13. I don't know how long you can keep wearing them, but I will say this, I always glue them on and then I sleep in them and I wear them the same pair for a week or something. These I'm not even going to be sleeping in. I'm just going to take them off at night. So I can't imagine they wouldn't last a really long time. You could put mascara on there, but I don't think that you need to. And you don't have to get, I like really, really thick lashes. I like them long, I like them thick, and this pair does taper out. You can get kinds that are much thinner, much wispier, much more natural. But I think the key is, like I showed, is you guys to lay it there and then close. because they do have these little tiny magnets right on the band. It's really weird, but they're there. They're little tiny magnets. So when you're trying to clamp this end, because they're magnets, these ends are clamping, like they're pulling themselves together. So you're over here trying to do this, and then they're grabbing over there, and then you get so frustrated. So then you try to do this end, and then this end grabs. It'll just drive you crazy. So I'm going to demo this again, because I'm kind of proud that I just knocked that out. All right, so let's do it again. So you take them off, you just gently peel them off, and then they're just a solid piece. There's two, but then you pull them apart. So you have two different lashes. I don't know, can you guys see them magnet together? There, see it? See how they grab? They grab and they magnet. Yep. Okay, so the easiest way I have found to do it, again, I have mascara on, and for those of you who did not see that part, so lay them where they would be. I just kind of lay them on there, and then I close my eyes. So I kind of push it up in there. So they're underneath my lashes. And I take the top one. And when I lay the top one on there, I just kind of pinch, and they kind of just stick together. I think I did it again. Can you guys see that? And then I usually just take my fingers and just kind of press and make sure that they're like all up in there. And they're kind of adjustable, I've noticed. Like you can, like during the day, I'll kind of like press them back if I wanted them to look more curled. You know, make them, yes, you're going to hear my dogs crying, and they're like trying to get in the room, but I figured they would bark. Okay, I feel like that's kind of wonky in the corner, but to not have a mirror, that's still impressive. So, my final review is thumbs up, because I am not hurting my lashes, so I'm actually kind of excited about these. For $12, I mean, I'd spend that just buying, you know, gluing the ones on and reusing them. Also, the ones that you like glue on, like they can sometimes come off. You can get them wet. You know, there just are issues. This is nothing. And I will also say, like, I feel like, you know, like if you have the glue on kind and there was an issue, you're kind of like, what am I going to do if I don't have glue with me to like repair this? This kind, I can go, oh my God, my lash is coming off, and just take it off. Like no matter where I'm at, you could do this freaking in the car or whatever. So if you're out or something, I did try, you guys can practice. I did try laying them on top, doing the opposite. This did not work before, but we will try it. Yep, that doesn't work for me. Yep. So I would suggest just putting them here and closing. That way you're like, you're holding it like where you want it to be exactly. So just close your eye. I think this is so much easier. And then you'll feel them just grab. Sorry, I think I'll show you one more time. That's so impressive. I've done that 3 times. Wow. So, yep. And then just kind of press them up a little bit. I think the key is, yes, there is a top and a bottom, and it doesn't make a difference. The ones I'm wearing, they go longer on the corners, so you automatically know which ones go on top of each other. So when you buy the pack of them, this light's so bright you can't see it. There are 4 lashes. Yep, you can't see that, sorry. Let me see, let me try that. Nope, you kind of. So you'll have 2 lashes on one side and 2 lashes on the other side. And this is the bottom and the top. It doesn't matter which one goes on bottom and which one goes on top. That doesn't matter. But you'll just have 2 for each eye. And if you get the winged out corners like these are, you'll be easy to tell like which one goes on. So yes, I think that I do recommend them. I'm definitely going to keep wearing them. I mean, anything that doesn't like pull my lashes out or like injure my lashes is like a good thing. So I'll keep wearing them and letting you guys know. But you can get them anywhere. They're super affordable. I don't know if it's difficult for anybody else. You guys need to let me know what you guys think, like if it's hard for you. Because I do a lot of, you know, the lashes that you glue on, I do it on hundreds of clients, and they tell me all the time that they can't do it. Like they're like, all my clients are like, oh, I can't do this, I can't do this. So the gluing on is very difficult for some people. So I don't know if you guys think this is easier or harder. I feel like at least if you do the glue on kind, you can make so many mistakes and have so many problems, but these you don't. Like if you mess up, you just pull them off and you try it again. So like I said, and there are more natural ones. These are like the thicker ones, but you can get some that are like just very, very wispy. But I'll put a link in the post about the brand and like some of the places that you get them. So you guys can let me know. All right, that's it. That's magnetic lashes. I give them a thumbs up so far.